Hi there. What stories are you telling yourself today? What are you what are you focusing on today? I am creating heaven on earth, and I am so grateful. I've had a couple really awesome things arrive in my life lately, and I would have at once been at one time been chosen to see the hardship or the drama. And I'm not making that wrong. It's okay. There's beauty in that too. And all that got me to where I am right now. And gosh, I tell you what, where I am right now is so beautiful. This last week, I've gotten to take a road trip with my son that was like unexpected, but got to be so fun. I'm having abundance show up for me in ways that I wouldn't even imagine, because I always have what I need when I need it. And trusting that and knowing that we got this cool above ground pool. So I've gotten to do lots of swimming. Well, floating or playing in the pool. But I love the water. And so we've gotten to do that. I have this cute little watermelon growing in my garden. It came through the fence. I have a garden that I love. My home. And oh my gosh, I have air in my lungs, and it's beautiful outside, and I can put my feet on the grass. And I just have a wonderful, I'm choosing to feel free. I'm choosing to feel how free I am. I'm choosing to feel how abundant I am. And I know the truth of who I am and what I am. And I want to give back, and I want to share that with you. Look at my cute little tree. I would show you my little best friend, but he's not here right now. He got to go on the road trip too, and so he's hanging out with my son. I've been so connected, and it's all a choice. It really is a choice. And I'm grateful that I get to see the choice now. I'm grateful that I know the truth of who I am now, and it's the truth of who you are. You are me, and I am you. And I'm choosing to see the beauty in everything. And it's exciting. It's exciting when you wake up and you realize, oh my gosh, like it's always been here. I've always been abundant. I've always been provided for. I've always had my needs and even most of my wants met. And it's always been that way. And it's so exciting that I get to choose that perspective now. And I'm grateful for all that I went through to bring this perspective. I didn't always feel this way, and I did spend a lot of time in hardship and struggle and lack and pain and victim, and I'm not making any of those wrong. And they taught me so much, and there's beauty in all of it. And now I get to choose to see how abundant I am, and now I get to choose to feel how free I am, and I know the truth of me. And I want to share. I just want to share that with anybody who's listening, and give it back, however raw and free and silly it may sound. I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna give myself expression and out into the world and use my voice and be excited about it. Remember, so funny how I thought, even recently, there's been a few times where I thought that there was an issue with a couple different things, and then there wasn't. I was creating an issue where there didn't need to be. And I guess that's one thing I want to say is, remember to give yourself a break and breathe and try to look at it from a different perspective, because once I couldn't see, you can't get there from lack and limitation and struggle and fear. And fear is false evidence appearing real. That's all it is. And you can't solve a problem or feel better from that space, from that energy. And I did that for so long. And even still, like when I just fall back into little times where I start to think like that, because it does take time. Well, I guess it doesn't have to. It can be a process to get used to trusting yourself and used to realizing that you can choose different. But yeah, like now, sometimes when I fall back into that thinking, it's easier to pull myself out and be like, oh, wait. And if you get out of the lack and limitation and be grateful for the air you're breathing, for the hands I have, that I can see, that I can walk, that I have shelter, that I have food to eat, that I feel connected, that I have my beautiful son and my beautiful little dog and my family around me, and there's so much to be grateful for. I have air to breathe in my lungs. I'm here. I get to experience this. And when you start doing that, just get grateful and realize how abundant you are and how blessed you are and how I have everything I need and most of what I want. And when you get what you want something else. That's life. There's always going to be a little bit that you're going for, and that's growth, and that's striving, and so that's okay. It's exciting. Anyway, if I could tell you anything, just take some time to be grateful. No matter how low of a spot you're in, take some time to just breathe and be thankful for the air in your lungs and the abundance of air around you and in your lungs, and the abundance of hairs on your head, and the abundance of cells in your body, and that you have hands and eyes and fingers and toes, and watch how quick you'll realize how abundant you really are. And from that place, make your choices from that place, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what you create. Just wanting to send a bunch of love and aloha and just unconditional love. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.